Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther and today I'll be talking about my first impressions of Cardiff as a city, what it's like, what the people are like, the food places, and finally what the university is actually like. So without further ado, let's get straight into it, and if you haven't already, please leave a like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more videos like this. So the first one is about the environment, so what Cardiff is like in general. And I would say the city centre is a mixture of Hackney, Brixton and Kilburn if you're from London. And it's quite a strange mix because there is a lot of homelessness around Cardiff city centre. But all in all, it is alright. There's the shopping mall, the St. David's one, the Queen's Arcade, and everything's quite accessible depending on where you live. Everything's roughly around 20 to 30 minutes max out of your way, so it's not that bad and you can literally travel anywhere. For me personally, I've been able to walk everywhere, like within at least 30 minutes. It has quite a town vibe, but it is a city. But if you're from a big city like London, you'll find this cute and small and a bit more friendlier. However, the one thing I don't like about this city is that there aren't any Tesco like supermarkets nearby the town centre. Like, it does make sense, but at the same time it's kind of inconvenient because when I do want to do bulk buys, I can't do that, and the only Tesco's or Sainsbury's they have are the express ones where things are slightly more expensive. There is a Lidl / Aldi near one of my campuses, but it is quite far away from my accommodation, so that is quite annoying. But all in all, the environment is decent and it is quite friendly. The second topic is people. So if you're coming from London, I'm just saying lower your expectations for diversity, because in Cardiff, although there are like ethnic people here, it's not as much as in London. And you know, you could walk through the city centre and maybe count on your fingers how many people of colour you can see, but it isn't that bad. Like, a lot of people, like, not to generalize, but a lot of people aren't racist and they just go on about their day. But if you are conscious of that, then just to let you know, the diversity is not diversifying over here. There is Grangetown, which is quite diverse of like ethnic people, but apart from that, generally from what I've seen, it's not diverse. Especially within the university, I've only been able to find like one group or like a handful of ethnic people, and I've just stuck to them really. The third one is churches in Cardiff. So they do have a lot of churches here, and the great thing is that you can always like hop around churches to see which one is your vibe. And the thing is, you don't even have to settle yet because it is first year and you can still explore. From what people have told me, it is generally lovely, and one of them is like a HTB branch, which I believe is Citizen Church. And if you're from a church like Hillsong, then this one would be great for you because it has like a similar vibe and it's quite a big church and it is quite student orientated, so it would be great for you. But there are also local churches such as Freedom Church, which have much more of like a homey family kind of vibe, which is quite nice when you're just moving into a new city by yourself and you want to get involved or incorporated into the community as soon as. With regards to food, this is a different topic because the food is decent, but it's not that great, and you'll know what I mean when you come to Cardiff and try the food. There is like an alleyway where it's full of like kebab shops, and I tried one of them and it's just not hitting the same as the ones that are in London. And if you are craving a kebab, then yeah, go ahead and get them. But I feel like a lot of the shops here aren't as authentic as I thought they would be, or they're not really as great as I thought they would be, which is what I'm trying to say. The bubble tea here, out of the ones I've tried, so Boba Time, Bubbleology, some other ones as well, the boba isn't as fresh as the ones I have in London or the ones I make myself at home. The weirdest thing is that Bubbleology, from my own taste and from the way I like my bubble tea, even though it is whitewashed as you would know in London, is the best bubble tea I've had in Cardiff so far, and that comes as a surprise because I usually wouldn't go to Bubbleology for my bubble tea in London. I would usually go to Cup of Cha, if you've seen in my A-level vlogs, or like Happy Lemon. I'm still yet to try all the bubble tea places, but I'll give you guys maybe a review later on in the year. And the one thing about food here is that Uber Eats is my money drainer. Like, I never used to eat from Uber Eats. I never used to deliver things to my house or like my friend's accommodation. But as soon as uni started, when you're lazy to cook, Uber Eats is gonna be your friend. Now, from Uber Eats, there are some really nice shops or like restaurants to order from, but obviously be sure to like apply discount codes from wherever you find them, because it can really add up in your bank statements, which is what is currently happening to me. Okay? The next thing is beauty, and beauty treatments over here are relatively cheap. I've literally seen a hairdresser shop that does everything for £14. I'm not sure how true it is, but I mean, that's pretty cheap compared to London, where like you get your hair dyed and that's like £300 easily, like gone, drained, poof. And I also recently saw in a beauty salon that you could thread your eyebrows for £5. Now, it's not that cheap, but compared to London, it is relatively, because in London, the usual prices are from like £8 to £10 in like a decent-ish salon. And even in this one, in a decent-ish one, it's like £5. And waxing for your full body here is like £20. So if you're looking to wax your body and you don't have peas like that, come to Cardiff, because it is cheap. Like in London, that would easily be £60, which is crazy because the living standards there are so high. So I guess I am saving a bit more money because I'm used to like spending more money in London. But obviously be wise with your money. Just because things are cheaper here doesn't mean that they are cheap. Now, the last one is the uni. So far, I haven't been on campus yet. Today will be my first day on campus, like for my seminars and tutorials, which is for criminal law. And I'm so excited to start. I will literally be leaving my house in 20 minutes for it, and it's going to be so cool. But from what I've seen so far, being at the student union, seeing the representatives and seeing the societies that they have, it is quite a supportive university in terms of the resources that they do offer and how they go about teaching their course and everything. I cannot comment on this fully because I haven't been immersed into the course or uni yet, but that review will be coming up soon. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this brief overview of what Cardiff as a city is like. If you have any more questions about Cardiff, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can DM me on Instagram at EstherWan or EstherWan, which I will link below. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next vlog or video. Bye!